don't know me. Hi guys, if you don't know me, my name is Jake and the channel you're watching, 787 Dude, is about planes and aviation. And in today's video, I thought I would show you my airport, well my smaller airport I have in my Minecraft world. My work in progress Minecraft world, as you can probably see, a lot of empty space. But here we are anyway. So this is Vanguard Regional Airport. And well, the reason it's called Vanguard is, well, I don't even know. To be fair, it was the first name that Google generated for me. So there you go, as you can see, Vanguard Regional Airport. And I thought today I could just give you a little tour before I start building my massive international airport, which I hope to build. Yeah, so we'll start, with the outside, I guess, the exterior. And this, to be fair, isn't like 100% complete. It's still very, I could add loads of stuff down here and everything. But the airport itself is complete, it's just everything outside, not really. So this road here is our service road, pretty much. Well, this road, you can pretty much just go right around the airport, drive around the airport, like almost like London Heathrow. Got a petrol station here, McDonald's, a hotel. There'll be more of those. And to be fair, this is just taking inspiration from other airports. What do they have? And then as we make our way around, we get to our long stay car park. And remember, this is quite a small airport, so it's not like it doesn't need to be massive. And then our landing lights that are like a good couple hundred blocks out. A good 100 blocks, maybe 200. I'm not sure. And then the road just carries on going down. You can see our fence here, and the cobwebs obviously give the effect, I think, of barbed wire. That's what I've always done. Another hotel. It's like a luxury hotel, almost like it's got a pool as well and everything. We've got our short stay car park / our staff car park. Got our police station for our airport, and there is helicopters on top, which I guess kind of makes no sense really. I mean, it's not like got an airport or anything. And that was obviously a joke. It makes perfect sense. And then this is our subway station for the airport. Obviously there's no real signage. This isn't complete, like nowhere near. You come down here. The platforms look like they're doing good, but literally, you come down here. It's literally all I did. It's so boring to do this. I'd pay someone to do my subway system for me. It's just so boring. As you can see, there's so many lights. I haven't actually taken a lot of time to do this. And then it just ends there. So that's our subway system. It will connect to the whole city eventually, but this is like the last thing on like the to-do list, to be fair, because it's just so boring and time wasting to do. Like, you don't understand how boring this is. And then I haven't even started with the other side. And there's just our lifts. So then moving into the passenger terminal. Yeah, we'll do ground side than air side. So like I said, this airport was done very quickly, very quickly, and well, because I'm still building it, no one actually properly plays other than Chloe on here. So as you see, there's not a lot of like signage, like, it's not saying like British Airways check in. This is our baggage, which does lead into our baggage room, but we'll get into that in a minute. Yeah, so pretty much how this works is you come along, go, oh yeah, hiya, oh, broke something there, here to check in for BA flight, whatever, or any flight, and then pretty much you just come here, you take your bags, and then as you just probably saw there, your bags and stuff will go in one of these, you push that, and then it slowly, but surely, it will send your bag around, and in a minute, you should see the chest fly past. If I show you that process, so it's getting there. We'll just give it a push, and then you see, and then it goes just down into there, and then bounce off the other one. So I'm not really sure. Like I said, we'll get back to there in a minute. So yeah, that's check-in, and this just goes all the way down pretty much, and then you got some seating there. Down there is arrival, so I'll show you that later. Hit security again. It was very quick. You can see what we're going for here. You know, scanner, X-ray, well, X-ray scanner, and then now we're in airside. It's very nice and quick and easy. We've got a shop here. It's like a clothes shop, pretty much. Yeah, clothes shop. Almost like a little like Boots. That's how I want to describe it. Little Boots with clothes. We've got a couple of food, drink, and then over here got just some weird stuff. Although considering gold will be the currency and diamonds, I'm gonna have to take the gold and diamonds away, and probably emeralds, to be fair. You can use that as currency. And then here's like a model shop. I thought, what airport doesn't have a model shop? Like everyone. But yeah, it's like a gift shop for cars and motorbike. Although, considering like you can actually drive these and fly those, probably not the best idea. But like I said, it's a work in progress, you know. So yeah, that's that. And, you know, I'll do arrivals very quickly because we're already inside the terminal building. So here you've got arrivals, you've got border force, or passport control, or immigration. To be fair, people call it loads of different things. I normally call it border force. So you've got EU, visa, non-visa. Again, as being a European, I'd go down. Well, actually, depends where I am. Actually, probably. Normally, when I travel, I have to go down this one, unless I come back into the UK, and then I'd go down there. But just for the sake of Jakeville, that's what the name is. Yeah, Jakeville Border Force. She's up there. So there you go. Border Force officers sit here. Oh yes, hello. And then no re-entry after past doors, which means we'll have to go all the way around again. And then here we're in arrivals, which are rest of the terminal buildings out. I need to stop breaking stuff. And yeah, as you see, you got the belts there. I'll show you how they work in a minute, if I can just fix that. It's because I'm using the mic, so obviously, and the thing that goes for the mic is in the way, so I keep on pressing stuff by accident. I'll show you how these work in a minute, but it's pretty much just a belt with some rails and then a mine cart with a chest on it, goes round, and you know, you have to time it to perfection to when you actually open it. But yeah, so that's you know, that bit of the terminal build. Now we're just gonna go back round to airside and just go through security again. But yeah, so this is airside. To be fair, it's just pretty much a bunch of seats. I am going to build my main airport, a bit more planning, and obviously film it for the YouTube, so you guys will see it every step of the way when I build it. And you'll see it's a lot more like a real airport that you'd go to. This is like a Southampton airport, you know, kind of thing. You know, hopefully end up like a Heathrow airport, you know, big, duty free, just everything about an airport amplified. So that's that. So now we're going to go out on the apron, and I'll also show you baggage. I'm going to do that really quickly. So this is our departure baggage over here. This is another little staff car park. It's more inside the airport grounds. So you can see here, carts and stuff will come along here. Little area for them to turn around. Got some bins, obviously Jakeville Airways and everything, you know, we're going full Jakeville. Loganair, Jakeville Airways, you know, I was literally mixed with my own airlines and real airlines like BA there, Jakeville Airways. You get the gist. This is one of our exterior gates. They work very simple, unless with all the underground stuff. Pretty much nice view here. Press the lever, barrier go down, press up, barrier go up, down, up, down, up. You get the gist, like that. Pretty much a 270 degrees view. It's pretty good. And yeah, and then we've got our helipads over here where our 2 helicopters are. This is our exterior road that goes all the way around the exterior, all around the airport, and it connects back on the other side. Got, like I said, car park here, and then you've got our stands, which I'll show you more in a minute. And then this side, where pretty much all the fun is. So here is our arrivals baggage. Obviously, carts will go through here and then out the way over there. But pretty much, you switch the machine on. Oh, that was off. So now you switch it on, and as the cart comes down, it gets a little power. Go back up again. Although, yeah, I mean, they do actually end up losing momentum all the way around, which is fine because it does take time, and then it drops back down in a minute, hopefully. And then boom, yeah, and then that time I'll switch it off, and then it won't get a little boost, and that's pretty much how it works. Yeah, and then it's just the gates all down there, and the stands are all here. So yeah, the stand pretty much. These planes do fly, by the way. I'll show you in a minute. But here we go. It's very simple. It's a very simple stand. It's a very small, tightly packed airport. There's 9 stands, but wingtips, literally wing to wing. It's pretty much just a line on the floor. To be fair, no fancy markings like there will be at my other airport. Yeah, as we go down anyway, some more exciting stuff. We've got air traffic control tower. I'll show you that in a minute though. This is our exterior road here. Lots of roads in the airport. This road was actually added quite recently actually, when I thought it's probably best to have one in between. Signs here. Caution, aircraft, please give way to all crossing aircraft. You are now on an active airfield, please drive carefully. It's the same for the other sides. Yeah, our road that goes all the way around, all the way past, all the way down the runway as well. And then we've got our Vanguard fire station. Got our things for our fire bikes there, I guess. Which you can access through there, and then through here you've got just like fire stations. They've got that little bit to their crew, like almost like the staff room and beds. So that's that. They've got a TV there, which I think is great design. Like I really am giving it to me on this one. This is great. And then boom, I sleep through the night. I was not meant to do that, but I did it anyway. And then upstairs, we've got our chief office, I think is in here. Yeah, he's eating some cake. A little changing little area. Fire dog, massive portrait of him. That's the storyline behind that one. Then this one, you've got a briefing room. It's the worst room I've ever done. Honestly, it's a terrible room, but here we are. It's here now. Massive change room for everyone in there. Are they filled? Oh yeah, they are. You've got your water, obviously, your firefighter, your, I want to say like kit, I guess. Bread, just fire resistance, healing, shears, like spyglass and sand. Yeah. And then the equivalent of a fireman's pole in Minecraft. So that's the Vanguard Regional Airport fire station. You've got the same thing here. Our gate. This is our southern gate. Is it southern gate or northern? Let me check the runway number. 15. So southern gate. So this is our southern gate. Up there's our northern gate. Here we've got our airside officer cars. We want to get an add-on in Minecraft, another one for vehicles. These will change to Jeeps. So they're these for now, for not much longer. And then up the air traffic control tower, which is probably by far my favourite thing of this whole airport. It is not very tall, but I mean it does look quite tall when you get up there. This is an easy way to get down, just a little water at the end. Obviously this is for when you're in survival really. Go up here, at the top of the tower, so it's relatively tall, not the tallest thing. These are just where lots of controllers can sit pretty much, just watch the airfield. You'll find these planes, they're not really a fan of spawning in when you're quite a far distance, so even though there's a lot more planes down there, you can only see 2 here, C2. Another place for the controller sit, another place just for someone to look out. You can really see the whole airfield from here, which is great. A little food for them. And then here, map of airfield. VGR, which is Vanguard Regional. Sit here and admire the map. I mean, the map's obviously how it works is only 3 blocks. I wish I had 4 blocks, because you can trust me, I would definitely have the end, because you don't actually get the exterior wall. It's not far, it's like 10 blocks away. But yeah, you get all this instead. So you get the motorway, you get the landing lights, the car park to the cinema, which is just down there. But yeah, this best bit by far, best bit of the whole airport is this one map. This is why I love the air traffic control tower so much. Yeah, but yeah, you can see everything really. You can see down there, you see over there, you see a police station, you see the nearby houses, aircraft, hotels. You even see the Mackie D's from here, and the other landing lights. So yeah, you can see loads. Yeah, this just pretty much just works. You just come up here, and although it will probably jump, so I'll go like that, and then yeah, we got them in the end. And then so I'm gonna go out to an aircraft, and I'm gonna fly one. I mean, I've got nowhere to fly it to because I don't have another airport yet. My plan is to add a mini little airfield in the northern part of the map, just so I can fly somewhere else. Not actually got anything around it yet, but just so I can fly somewhere else. Just a little private airstrip just for these smaller propellered aircraft. I'm gonna fly the purple one. Purple one's my by far favourite. Just chuck it here. We're gonna be returned back to stand in a minute anyway. So you can press fly, and then we're gonna take off. Facing. Well, we're gonna take off runway 15, which is our southern end of the runway. I personally like this takeoff. I think it's better, and we land on this runway again. So we've made it to holding point C, or holding point Charlie. Clear for takeoff. We're looking left and right. Oh, yeah, it does that. It's controlled by look, so you kind of have to look down when you're in the airport. So clear to take off. So go on the runway, and then yeah, just increase the throttle, lift off, and we're flying. Just fly, literally just fly past. I mean, I can do a bit of a more steeper climb, but just for this, we're going to do a nice smooth climb. Maybe we can go fly somewhere actually. So yeah, that's pretty much Vanguard Airport. I will have more airports and everything, and little airstrips, like I said. But for now, that's what we're going to get. So approaching our downtown. It probably will be downtown. I mean, I might move it. Not obviously, I might change the downtown up to near my international airport where the bigger city is. But yeah, so you got down there is a hospital with a helipad. Then just got, this is the town of. To be fair, I don't even think I've given it a name yet. But no, here we got our first and only skyscraper. 10 stories high. We'll have much bigger ones. And then over here we've actually got a helipad on the other side of the motorway. Down there on the left side, bottom left of your screen. Just coming into view now. So yeah, we're just gonna literally just do a 360 in the plane in the sky, which obviously you wouldn't normally do. And actually, we're just gonna land back on the same runway well, on the opposite side of the runway we just took off from. So runway, well, 15 plus 18 is 33. So runway 33. It should be. Yeah, should be runway 33. So what I like to know is the centre line of the runway, and the centre line of the runway is minus 240. So about 200 blocks away from the centre line of the runway. And then we pretty much just go out and almost like just slowly descending. The ground level's 178. Is it 178 or 174? I think it's 174 actually. So 174 is ground level, which does help. So as you can see, here's the end of the landing lights. They don't actually go out as far as I expect. And then this Oak Haven on your left. Nice little town at Oak Haven. That was the first ever place I actually built. A little hill over there. That was an experiment, to be fair. But it worked. So definitely have more of those. Cinema there where I play hide and seek. My great hiding spot where I hid earlier. Away from Chloe. Town of Vanguard. Vanguard Town. These are really nice houses actually. Vanguard's actually a really nice place. But like there's 3 main cities towns at the moment. None of them are fully developed. None of them are fully developed. Now you do have to come in a bit higher than you actually expect. You know. And here we are. Oh, yep, see, like I said, you have to keep looking down. What one was it? Was it stand 6 where we were on, or was it stand 4? I think it was 4. I'll go up to 4 anyway, and we'll just have a look. Oh, yeah, it is. There's the bike. Oh, not the best of into the stand, but that's alright. Nice. Nicely does it. There you go. And we're just going to go overturn the bike. Oh, wrong turning. No, wrong turning again. God, considering I built the place. Oh yeah, this is the exterior road anyway. I didn't really show you this. It literally just goes on the whole outside of the airfield. Past. Just, yeah, the road on the outside's there. Inside road here, pretty much literally just only for the airside officer, this one. Pretty much you see we're very close to the runway here. Just go on the runway. Down the runway. Runway's a couple hundred blocks long actually. It doesn't actually look, it's a lot longer than it looks. The runway. It does actually give you the illusion it's not as long, but actually it is quite long. So yeah, pretty much that's just the exterior road. Past the helipads here. And then as we get towards the end, we just literally just go straight back past the terminal. And then you just go past down here, down the end, and then go back right to where you started. And that's the tour of the exterior of Vanguard Regional Airport. And it's pretty much it really. Small, nice airport. Yeah. A bit bigger than it looks. It does look quite small. But it is relatively large. I can always extend the runway if I wanted to. I could always push a car park back. God, it's such a... God, my pronunciation just butchers that. Yeah, I can always push car park back, extend the runway a bit if I wanted to. But for now, it's all good. It's all fine. It's a nice little airport. yeah, so if you've enjoyed today's video, then don't forget to give it a like. Like I said, you know, my bigger airport will be coming soon. I do really want to get it started. You know, even just to lay the first brick would be amazing. Just make a mark. And like I said, we'll have other little airstrips and airfields. And this is my world that I've obviously been working on for quite a while now. Actually, they're just shops down there. If you wonder what they were. But yeah, this is a nice little thing here. Airport first, and not the only airport, that's for sure. But yeah, so if you enjoyed today's video, please give it a like and subscribe. Subscribing is free, and you can unsubscribe anytime, and it just supports this channel more than you probably imagine. And share it with your family and friends, especially if you've got any friends that play Minecraft or want to play Minecraft or want to build an airport or have an airport and they want some ideas for them, then this video is perfect for them. Gives them amazing ideas on what they can include in their airport and things to think about. You know, there's lots of things that I didn't think about, and it just came to me randomly, and yeah, that can happen. But also, if you've got someone telling you what could actually be helpful and what could help, then that's always a good thing as well. So yeah, like I said, comment any questions as well, how long it take me to build it, or, you know, to be fair, any questions you have about the airport, and even I'm not really sure what to call it, city, country, I think it's more country, this world, country, yeah. But yeah, so like I said, hope you enjoyed today's video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.